friends, Jessica here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over my 10 favorite horror movies of all time. I really enjoy horror movies, specifically leaning more towards the horror comedy genre. I don't like to be too scared, like ghost stuff can sometimes be over the line for me. But I enjoy just like the ridiculousness, I guess, of horror movies. So I'm going to count down from number 10 to number 1. So for number 10 is 28 Days Later. I really like zombie movies too. I thought about doing a whole zombie one, and maybe I'll do that next year's October, but 28 Days Later is just such a like fresh approach. I know it's kind of an older movie, so I don't know if the word fresh is still applicable, but I think it is because, of course, in that movie, the zombies aren't actually dead. And it just seems really plausible, like the most realistic zombie movie there is. And it's really scary, and I really enjoy that one. 28 Weeks Later is the sequel there, and I like that one too, but 28 Days Later is much better. Number 9 is Drag Me to Hell. I, of course, love that movie. I can remember seeing it in theaters, and me and my friend were sitting next to each other, and at the same time, we were like, you just got hair in your ice cream. Like, she's like leaning over talking to like a dead cat. I don't remember. It's almost too far out there, but like not, so Drag Me to Hell, super fun. Number 8 is The Ring. So that one is one of those ghost movies that doesn't really have a lot or any really comedic relief, but again, that's more of just like the memories I have of that movie, like going to the theater to see it. And I remember my friend was like too young to go see it, and so we snuck in, and I think we would see it multiple times. We would all call each other and be like, 7 days. And I remember my friend was so scared of that movie, and back then I had really long dark hair, so I would just like pop out of things like with my hair in front of my face, and she'd be so scared. So I think that's why I still like just have this love for it, even though it's not really falling in line with the other movies that I enjoy, but it's just, like it was like the first movie like that really, or at least I think it was, those like Japanese horror ghost films. Number 7 is Halloween, and while I like all of the Halloween movies, there's a ton of them, the Rob Zombie one is my favorite. It's just so good, and like the opening scene when he's like singing Love Hurts by Nazareth, and I just love it. That movie is so good. Number 6 is Cabin in the Woods. So again, that's one that is almost like too ridiculous, but I love it. I know a lot of people at the end, when like all of the crazy creatures are popping out, were like, okay, what the crap am I watching? But I love that. That is like so my jam. I love just that like outlandish. And when the guy got like killed by the unicorn, I mean, I was like dying laughing. So good. Number 5 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So again, that's one where I love every single one of them. I love all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. I think they are great. They're all well done. The original is awesome, but there is one that a lot of people haven't heard of, and it's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, and it's again more of a horror comedy. Like they have Leatherface putting on lipstick, and I think Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger are in it. Like, it's a good one. Number 4 is The Descent. So The Descent is about some girls who go cave diving, and shit gets real, basically. And I don't know how else to describe it. There are these like weird monster people that live in the cave and are trying to eat them. And it's a lot of fun. Number 3 is House of a Thousand Corpses. So that movie is like classic. It's the classic horror movie. It has everything you need in it. When that Tiny shows up wearing his t-shirt that says this is, did you hear that? That says this is my Halloween costume, like perfection. Number 2 is Scream. So again, I love all of the Scream movies. I think they are super well done. I love slasher movies. I love whodunit. I think it's fun trying to solve the mystery. My favorite of the Scream movies is Scream 2, and that is just, I don't know, that's the one that I fell in love with when I was younger. So that one is my favorite. I can almost quote it verbatim, especially the end when they're like on the stage, like the big reveal of who is who. That like whole scene I can just quote. And then number 1, I've already mentioned this in my Halloween tag, so if you've seen that, you know what it is, and that is The Evil Dead. That movie is just so ridiculous. I think it's so funny. And the new one that they made, I don't even know if you would consider it new anymore because it's been probably 5 years since it came out, but that one is so scary. So they both are good, but the original that was made back in like 1984, it is my favorite Halloween movie of all time. And so there you have it. Those are my 10 favorite horror movies. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite horror movies are down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.